is Kashim Afegbua threatening? In an interview with AIT News, a former Edo Commissioner for Information, Kashim Afegbua, says that if Nigerians want peace in this country, the pendulum of power must be shifted to the south. He further stated that I know Najatu very well, and a lot of what she said was due to the realm of the hate campaign. She spoke as if she only knows Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I had a one-on-one with Bola Ahmed Tinubu for more than 15 times, and I interrogated his mind, and if I should say he's a free man, he said. According to him, I have been saying this time without number that if Nigerians want peace in this country, they should make sure that the pendulum of power is shifted to the south. All what Najatu is saying about Ashiwaju is due to a realm of hate campaign because I know her very well, he said. So how well do you know her? In what way do you know her? You should be able to expatiate. You said that this thing should go to the south. If it goes to the south, you should because we know that you are rooting for Tinubu. That if what of if it goes to south and Obi wins? Will there be no problem? Because now you cannot even come out and say, oh, if he does not go to, well, from what he's saying, he said that Peter Obi or Tinubu, but we know that he's working for Tinubu. So if he goes to the south and Obi happens to win, so will there be no um war or pandemonium? Is that what you are saying? You know Nadatsu. How well do you know her? Tell us what you know about her. If power is to the south, it will be southeast, or let it go to northeast, no to southwest and south south, or northwest and north central. It is either Obi or Atiku, no more, no less. Everybody have seen the level of your selfishness. That is if not southeast is better to go back to north. Rest assured nothing for southeast, not only this time around, but forever. Southeast can never produce Nigeria president. And the reason is best reason to Obi and see leader and elders. Now Southeast key MK Abiola and annulled his election. Stop being bitter. Can you imagine that it will never go? And you expected to get a vote from that Southeast, really? Some people just spew out nonsense. Not just to say South, but to Southeast for equity, justice, and development. Afegbua is right. I hope they are listening. Okay? He is not right. Please understand these politicians when they speak. Why should they in APC be comfortable in zoning their ticket to Southwest, not Southeast, if really they mean well what they are saying, since Southwest people have taken 16 years in president and VP? Why should PDP action be an issue for APC members? And that is not even the only thing. The issue is that that is why Tinubu is saying Emilokan, because they believe that oh, in all of this my own concern is not even where it goes or where it does not go, because we see how Nigerians through paths to go to other countries, they never even, not even a second to think, I'm going to the UK, but it's not a Yoruba man that is there. Oh my God, it's not an Igbo man that is there. Oh. If I go there now, I will not see a Fulani or Hausa person being the president of a United States. Nobody says that. Why? Because things work well. Unfortunately, the set of people that we are having that are clamoring for this, if we have a good person, like somebody is saying in Lagos that if Buba Marwa should come out to contest, that is going to run, campaign for him. Why? Because of his antecedents. Marwa antecedents is what people are talking about. Where it comes from, it does not matter, because it will make sure that things go well. We know people who will make things go well in Nigeria. Those who are not thieves, so not that you use a pot to pay pot to rob Peter. No, nobody do somewhere they talk. You steal from people, and you begin to bring some other people. Then say, I'm a destabilize, whatever. That is what we are talking about. Using pot to rob Peter. That is not exactly what we are talking about. He who goes to equity must go with clean hands. So if you want power to shift to the south, it will shift to southeast, because if you are against it, you are not even different from the North. Exactly. Although I agree with you with the caption of your piece, I disagree with its content. Why? There's no such thing as the South in Nigeria. There is, of course, the Yoruba, the Igbos, and the Ijo, the Efik, Ibibio, Anang, and so on. As an Igbo, it means absolutely nothing to me that power shifts to the Yoruba or the Ijo. However, I believe that the South can be built, which is a most odious task, as the Fulani divide and rule tactics will stand in the way. Don't even mind politician jobbers. So the Southeast doesn't deserve the power to, since after the war, this country has been punishing us as if we don't deserve this power. Then let us go away why the North and South keep tossing it to themselves. The question again I'm always talking about. See, the people you think that power has been shifting to their region, you as an individual, are they better than you? No. What of if this same power comes to your region? Will that better your life? That is one thing, because we have to look at things from from an open mind and holistic way or manner. Because those people who are even saying and you are talking about the Southwest, tell me whether the person wey dey Southwest, whether he left better pass you, where power never come your place. Because if, like I've always said, if you don't have the right person that will mount that power of authority, it will be business as usual. They will still do the same thing, because hey, when the Yorubas, when they were in power, they favor themselves. When the North, this and that, they favor themselves. The South, they favor themselves. So it is our turn to do whatever we like. So don't put mouth. And that's why most of the time when Obasanjo is talking, they will say, Obasanjo, go and sit down. Obasanjo, go and sit down. While you were there, nobody interfere. Nobody this and that. So what are you talking about? We don't want to hear anything. You have done your part. Let us do our own. Well, I thought you are a truthful person, Afegbua, but now I know better. You are following Tinubu that cannot even reason well or talk well. However, the North is just about to finish a tenure now, so it can only be the turn of the Southeast this season. And don't forget this Afegbua, they are all just there for their own selfish reason. Nothing more, nothing less. If you listen to them, at your own peril, at your own peril. If power doesn't go to Southeast and it goes back to the North because of one greedy Afegbua supporting one Emilokon for his own selfish interest, nothing will happen. If Afegbua Gbemu, it will end up in goal. So guys, let's share your opinion on our take on this.